You guys are awesome, man. What a nice memory this is. Thank you so much. When I was a little boy, for 2 years, my family lived in Wilmington, North Carolina. And we lived in a housing development called King's Grant. And all of the streets were named after English writers. And I lived on Lord Byron Road. And my whole life I've been fascinated by this guy. I knew he was like the king of the Romantic poets, but I didn't know much about him. So this trip to England, I've been reading all about Lord Byron. And interesting guy. He tore up a lot of ass. He had a club foot. He was a really posh, rich douche, looked down on people. But he set England on fire, man. He became famous in 1812, and that was the same year that Napoleon was defeated. And Napoleon was his hero. Everybody in England and Europe hated Napoleon, and Lord Byron thought Napoleon was the only person that was his equal. So Lord Byron thought getting married was going to make him not be a wild man, but he treated his wife like shit. He was an alcoholic. He was addicted to opium. And then there was the small detail that he had fucked his sister and had a baby with his sister. And then drunkenly, he said that to his wife a few times. And then she left him, and then her and her mother started the very true rumor that he had fucked his sister and had a baby. So he had to leave England. Not interested in Lord Byron? Maybe you're related. Have to hear this story at Christmas every year. I'm not going to hear it at a comedy show. Jesus Christ. Thought this was the one place I didn't have to hear the story of my ancient relative fucking his sister. Oh my God. All right, so listen, I came out with a new album this year, and it's called Around the World, and it's 24 cities around the world. It starts in Paris, ends in Jerusalem. It's fucking amazing, and I'm recording these shows, and I'm gonna make my next album is gonna be called Around British Isles. So, what men who can yell loud? You got a loud voice? No? Come on, I don't have much time here. Who can yell loud? Men? Okay, great. Sir? All right, I need one man at the end. I'm gonna read you something, and because I want this on the recording. And I want everybody to cheer like fucking crazy, and I need one man to yell, "We love knowledge!" And I need another man to yell, "Thank you, Tom!" And then I need the third person to yell, "But he fucked his sister!" Okay? Who's gonna be my three? You be the one? Okay. You say, "We love knowledge." Yell it, try it now. I'll point at you and you yell. Oh, you want the sister line? Okay. All right, you got it. She called dibs, man. She's got it. You got it. All right, give me a practice. Say, we fucked his sister. Yell it.
But he fucked his sister!
Boom! All right, who's gonna be "We love knowledge"? Do it. Yell it, buddy, yell it. Do it now, when I point at you.
We love knowledge!
Boom. Okay, who's gonna be "Thank you, Tom"? Okay, try it now. "Thank you, Tom." That works. Try not to be slow, okay? All right, I don't have much time. Okay. So I read these books. I read Byron Years of Fame, and then this book is called Byron in Italy. So he just leaves England because he's been shunned by all of society for screwing his sister, but he's got a lot of money and he's fucking rolling in it. Okay. Remember, I want you all to cheer like crazy, and then we're gonna do it. All right? I'll do you, and then we do. Okay, here we go. From Brussels, they took to the field of Waterloo. And here at last was a scene that Byron found stimulating. His own career had often been likened to Napoleon's. This is 4 years after Napoleon's been defeated. He gets to ride his horse on the field. And not by hyperbolic admirers alone, for he too, in his stormier and more arrogant moments, saw and admitted a parallelism between their destinies. He had been damned sorry when he had heard the news of Napoleon's fall. Now himself fallen, defeated, in exile, he rode slowly with Polidori across the pastoral upland where the peasants were whistling as they worked in the fields. and only patched plaster on farmhouse walls showed the effects of artillery fire. The farm at Hougoumont, however, was still in ruins. 1,500 Englishmen had been slaughtered just beyond its garden. Here the Scots Greys had parted their ranks to allow a masked battery to pour its broadsides into the waves of furiously advancing corsairs. There, through a gap in the garden hedge, the French had charged again after dreadful losses. Meanwhile, peasant boys with glittering handfuls of buttons ran beside their stirrups. There were French cockades on sale, swords, eagles, helmets, breastplates scarred by bullets, dinted and seamed by lance or saber. Always a great collector of tokens and trophies, Byron made some purchases to send back to England. Then they turned their horses' heads and galloped homewards, helter-skelter over the springy turf of the battlefield, Byron chanting the refrain of a Turkish song. I love you, Birmingham. Thank you.